Welcome to Thfc Till I Die, which is temporarily turning into THFC Till I Die Rugby channel tonight for the last group game between Scotland and Ireland. To get the last team, the winning team will no doubt go through to the quarterfinals. Ireland will go through unless there's a really, really unusual scoreline tonight. And the game is just about to kick off. There's an absolutely massive Irish contingent in the Parc de France. Must be over 30 or 40,000 of them. Outnumbering the Scots 3 or 4 to 1, I think. And the game is about to kick off now. Ireland kicking from left to right. And Johnny Sexton is about to get the game underway.
Right, give
the
me
referee, I don't know where he's from now. He's from
I've got all the information there, Philip. I bring that up in 2 seconds.
Yeah. Did you get the picture? No?
Yeah, I've got a picture now.
Okay, I'm just about to kick off.
Yeah, same now. Here.
Oh, you're same there. Okay. Right, so we're underway.
Right, there we go. Right, now, there we go. We're off and underway.
This is going to be good now.
It is.
Scotland have to clear the blocks really quickly here because they need to get a big score on the board.
They do. So big up to the disabled team as well. He says, "Hi, Dermot and Philip. Hi." There. I get the teams up for you now. There is the Irish team going across the bottom for you. And the referee is Nick Barry from Australia. Assistants Wayne Barnes is from England. Jordan Way from Australia. And the TMO is Brett Cornan from Australia as well. So you got an Aussie and English fella looking after the officials. That's just a good combination, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
That'll end up in a punch up in the middle of during the match somewhere along the line.
Ireland's trying to get... Oh, nice play. Lovely. Oh, brilliant. Here comes the first try. Ireland just about to score a try. Yes, already we're at 4 or 5, but what a score.
Right, you're slightly ahead of me, Philip.
I'll stop it at 112, right?
Okay, so that's 5 points, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm stopping it at 120, right?
Okay.
Tell me when you get to 120.
120 now.
Okay. Yeah, great try. What a breakaway. What a start for Ireland.
Yeah, great start for Ireland.
The worst possible start for the Scots.
Yeah.
Remarkably easy.
Yeah.
Dodged the tackle brilliantly.
I went through them, Philip. It was like Moses opening the Red Sea. That's what that was like.
It's a brilliant, great, really good play by Ireland.
It really was. It really was. It was like you standing at the Atlantic Ocean, Philip, and just opening the waves for.
Yeah, it was a great start. Great start.
Big up to Geordie. He says, "Hi, Dermot and Phil. Big up and all the best for your match against Scotland. Big up, Geordie. Big up there." See, Verstappen won the World Championship today, Philip.
Yeah, I saw the thing. The two boys. The man Perez had a crash on the.
It did
on the sprints. Well, there's a 3-way crash. It was pretty spectacular.
It was. Yeah. Here comes Johnny Sexton now.
Come on, Johnny, don't let the clock run down.
So this is 3 points, isn't it, Philip?
2 points. He's got it.
Yep, he's got it.
No, he didn't.
Oh, no, he missed it.
No, it must have faded just at the very end there.
Now,
I'm still a good start for Ireland.
I'm at 2 minutes. I'll go back again.
The clock's gone off the screen at the minute, so wait till it comes back on.
Yeah.
You should be level with me.
I should be.
I'm at 2:57.
I'm 2:57 just now.
Yeah, about 2 seconds back. So I'll stop it briefly. 1, 2. Right now we should be level.
Should be level now.
305, 306.
Yeah, that's it. 308, 310.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Oh, now anyway, that's taking away a bit of the pressure because this might be careful. Don't get a penalty to Scotland here. I think Ireland have that under control.
Ireland got the ball anyway. Now he'll kick this up the line now, won't he?
Gary Owen is to call that. Run after it.
Oh,
it's a good catch by the Scots.
Got it back there. Scotland with the ball now on the halfway line.
The build, good tackle.
Now, Philip, there is a combination how Ireland could go out tonight. So
yeah, they lose by more than 8 points.
How that
they
can
lose
happen?
by more than 8 points, I think.
Yeah.
That's the. I'm not. There's another one. So to be quite honest with you, I didn't understand it. I think Scotland had to score four tries to get a bonus, and then the Ireland only need a bonus point. And it's better play by Scotland here now.
Now, is this to win the group, Philip?
Yeah. But for Ireland, yeah, it is actually. Yeah.
Now, is it better for Ireland to win the group or finish second?
Well, you could end up playing New Zealand in the next round. So
that's a good beating them.
Penalty to Scotland.
Oh God. Now, I take it he's taking it back to where the penalty was. I take it.
There was an advantage, so he's taking it back. They'll probably go for the corner. I wouldn't think they'll go for the points just yet.
No, I don't think so. Anyway, Ireland 5. Thanks for everyone who's joined us at the beginning. It's Ireland 5 points, Scotland 0. Ireland's got the great. There is loads of Irish people there, Philip. It must be
they all green.
3,000 at least.
We all green. Let's try again.
I like the dummy that your man pulled. When they're going for that try, look at Andy Farrell.
Scotland going for the. They're halfway to the line between the 22 and the line. It's got line out to Scotland.
Yeah, he's done wonders for Irish rugby, hasn't he? Really.
He has. Got England at a very narrow win over Samoa, 18-17.
Was that all?
Samoa were going for a try in the last minute. They dropped the ball, 2 yards from the English line, so they could have beat England. Now the line out to Scotland, short one. Now they're going for it. Oh, the great run!
It was a good run.
This looks dangerous.
I know. We got it covered, Philip. We got it covered.
I don't know. No,
McAlpine's green wall was stand firm.
McAlpine's Fusiliers.
Yeah. If anyone doesn't know what it is, it's a Dublin song. It's a very good song as well.
Penalty to Ireland.
Yeah.
Good defending.
All right, I'm way ahead on the scoreboard, so I'm going to have to.
Scoreboard's nearly impossible to keep right because it keeps stopping the clock.
Yeah, I know.
You're right at the minute, 6:45. You're spot on.
Yeah, I've just got it right. It was sort of ahead itself, so I've just sort of got it right there. Hang on, let me get that back up so people can see the flags and everything. So Ireland, that's going out for a throw-in. Philip, any other sort of scores today that surprised you?
Wales won. Wales won for their fourth game as well. That wasn't a surprise. It's Romania, I think. Samoa and England, that was a surprise. And this one now. So they're the three games that were played today.
I want to say big up to everyone watching us on the Full-Time Sports Network and Twitter and Twitch as well. Welcome to every one of you. So please hit the follow button and the subscription and the like button. Hit the like. It does help us with the algorithms.
Something or other.
Now, if Ireland win now, is it next Saturday they play?
I'll just tell you what the permutations are. I think they get a week off.
I like Daniela Zito's comment. I'll get that up in a minute. Scotland have made the substitution already, Philip.
Have they? Oh, I must have missed that.
Now, they've got the group up here. Ireland are top of the group, 4 wins out of 4 for 18 points. South Africa are second of 15. On Scotland are third on 11.
Yeah.
So at the moment, it's Ireland and South Africa that will go through to the quarterfinals.
Yeah. Actually, South Africa are top of the group at the moment because they played their 4 matches.
Yeah, well, they've just showed it on here with Ireland winning this match. That apparently Virgin Media think that Scotland are going to be no problem. Ireland going to win, and Ireland have already got the points. So
Scotland have nothing to lose. Scotland have absolutely nothing to lose because they can, they're not expected to get through. So if they get through, it'll be a bonus to them. So, did you see the comment I put up earlier about Danielle? The RTE News this evening at 6:00 said that Manchester United beat Burnley, which is Brentford, and the Spurs were level on points with Man City at the top of the league. Talk about ill-informed.
Well, Philip, Daniela is saying we are top of the league. So we're top of the league. Coys. And she says, can you and Philip say it for the stream? It would be fantastic.
We're top of the
league. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, and do you know Arsenal and Man City draw tomorrow and we'll be top of the league for 2 weeks?
Oh, that'd be nice. I'll take a picture of that now. I will take a picture of that league table.
Yeah.
Here comes Scotland now. Up to what are they, 25-yard line now?
22. Let's see now where they are. They're not taking they're taking their time. It's just about 18 yards from the Irish line. That's gone the wrong way.
Oh, don't get it. Oh, well done.
Oh, it's another line out to Scotland because the Irish guy took it out over the line.
Oh.
I thought he shouldn't let it go out, actually.
Yeah. No, there's another Scottish player down injured with his shoulder, I think.
Good. It was great line out with the Irish, but couldn't keep the ball in.
It's great to see how well Ireland are playing at the moment, Philip. Still unbeaten. How many games now they're unbeaten now?
17, I think. 17. That's what makes you world number one, you know. When you're
they rarely are. They're the best team in the world. And for me, where it used to be New Zealand, Australia, South Africa, for me, Ireland have just been heads and shoulders above everyone else the last couple of years. They really have.
They have. Let's hope they don't bottle it tonight now. Just line out to Scotland again.
Oh, go for a long one. Oh, Scotland have got it. They're driving now. Ireland driving back. Are they? Is it going to? Scotland now. Here comes Scotland.
This looks bad.
It does look to the bad. Well done.
Ireland got the ball back, I think, have they? Oh, no. What's he giving that for? Coming over the top. Sexton's quite right to query that. I don't think that was a penalty.
So this now, will he go for goal, Philip, or will he go for?
I'll put him in the corner.
Daniela's got a question here, Philip, and it said, "Would you guys prefer us still top of the league, with Arsenal still undefeated, or us second as only you undefeated team?"
I think top of the league. Top of the league.
Do you know what? I think I go for the second.
Would you? No, I think top of the league.
I would. I think to be undefeated, the only team undefeated in the league, it's quite a.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is. It is.
Scotland I can see Man City winning tomorrow. That'd be an interesting game.
Of course, it will. City aren't playing that well at the minute, so if Rodri's playing, they'll win. And Saka's injured, Arsenal won't do that well either with him.
What is it now? 2 defeats in a row for Man City now?
Yeah. Well, they won during the week in the Champions.
Here comes Scotland.
This is a hairy look. Scotland have responded very well to that try.
They have actually. They've come well. Yeah. Oh, look at that from the Irish play, banging them back. The Irish wall, hold them firm.
Come on, ref, give us a penalty.
Yeah. The Ireland wall was not built by Donald Trump, may I say.
It wasn't easy.
It was built by Michael Martin and Leo.
Mm.
Here oh,
Did he drop it? No, he didn't.
no, he didn't. No, Scotland here putting Ireland on. They're coping well
A
with the
lot of
pressure, though, Philip.
Yeah. They're putting us under a lot of pressure, but we defend them very well, though.
Yeah,
They'll run out of patience before long, I think. They'll try and kick into the corner or something.
they will. Scotland's still got the ball. Look at that
Oof.
big lad. He's a big lad. I thought I was big, but this lad's bigger than me, though.
Yeah, they're big, all right.
I mean, I'm not a small lad, to be fair. I'm quite podgy. But
They're good,
there's
good
bigger
fella.
lads than me. Now, do
Well,
you know
lads.
what? I'm going to ask you a question now, Philip. Why is it phase 16, 17?
It's the 16. They've had the ball for 16 phases, 16 attacks.
So is there a point where, like American football, they'll have to go for a drop goal? At some
No,
point?
no, no. They can keep going as long as they want.
Yeah.
As long as they don't foul.
Any other results in the Premier League today that surprised you, Philip?
Oh, penalty to
Ireland.
Man United coming back in injury time. McTominay to score both the goals. That was a shock.
Yeah.
Because Brentford apparently United were awful today. They're absolutely brutal. How they got a win, I do not know. Chelsea won 4-1.
Oh well.
But Burnley roll over them in the first half.
Yeah.
Everton had a good win, 3-0 against Bournemouth. Fulham beat Sheffield United 2-1. I think the most eye-catching result that was in the Championship where Middlesbrough went to Sunderland and won 4-0.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was quite a shock.
Yeah.
What else?
We've got Dan Davenport here, Philip. So, hey, Dermot and Phil. Hey, Dan. He says,
Hey,
I've
Dan.
heard rumours that Steve Bruce is being linked to the Ireland job. If and when can he get sacked from the Ireland job?
I'll
be honest with you now.
A couple more games to go anyway.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you now, Philip. I wouldn't be against that appointment.
No, Steve Bruce will be okay. Yeah.
I can see Kenny going out after the Greece game because that's the last game of the qualifier, I think, at home. I think you go before the New Zealand game.
Yeah.
But
well,
would you?
No, they won't. The New Zealand game is a friendly at the end of the qualifying campaign, so there's no reason to keep him after the qualifiers.
No.
No.
So would you be happy to see Steve Bruce take the
Steve
Ireland
Bruce
job?
will be okay. Yeah, he's Steve Bruce, decent enough manager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daniela says United got lucky, and she also says, "As Chelsea coming into their groove right before they face us and Arsenal, or did they just take advantage of a poor team?" I think it's the latter. I think it's the latter.
Pretty much. He played okay, but in the second half, but Burnley were very, very naive.
You
know, the type of football that Company got away with in the Championship is not working for him in the Premiership at all.
No, it's not. What time are you, Philip?
14:07.
Well, our clock here is a bit. It's got a mind of its own.
Yes, yeah.
Oh dear. Right, I'll stop it now.
Try a scrum to Ireland, penalty to Ireland.
Yeah, hang on. I will get.
Let's just bring us up the pitch now. Sexton have a good old kick at this. Apparently, Paul Merson and was it who's your man that goes on Sky Sports, the referee?
Oh,
what do you call him?
I know who you mean.
Yeah, apparently they did a huge barney about the Liverpool goal after the game today.
What was Paul Merson saying?
Merson thought we were going to struggle at Luton. Of course.
Oh, look, the day Paul Merson actually says anything sensible is the day that I will listen to him.
Yeah, no one ever listens to him. What's the point? Is it Richarlison? Yeah, he has scored. Yeah, he scored against Sheffield United 3 weeks ago.
No, it's a joke against me, Philip. Has Richarlison scored yet?
Okay, yeah, right.
Has Richarlison scored yet, Dermot?
No, it's Ireland.
I still got the hump with him. He couldn't kick. He couldn't kick a freaking cow up the.
He could if he'd have scored that chance after 2 minutes today. I reckon that game would have been a walkover.
I think so too. Here's Ireland on the attack. It's not a really exciting game of rugby, is it, Philip?
No, it's a war of attrition, really, at the moment. Penalty to Scotland. Again, a lot of penalties, it's...
And Daniela says, Orient defeated Reading today, 90th minute winner by George Moncourt. Another goal for Orient was Jordan Brown, 16th in the league.
Was George Moncur, did he play for Spurs at one stage back in his early days?
His father did. His father did. John
father, yeah.
Oh dear, there's the Scottish man saying to his mate, look, it's okay. There's the Irish fella. Oh, come on now, lads. We can do better than this.
Scrum to Scotland.
Now, I must admit, I've been impressed with the two matches I've seen. This one now is a bit of a slow burn.
There's a lot more riding on this one. This is tense, tense.
Here comes Ireland and the scrum. It's an Ireland ball. No, it's a Scotland ball. Scotland scrum. Scotland pushing it back now. They're going left now. Up the field it goes. Will it go out? Will it go out? Will it go out? No, the Ireland man's got it. He's kept it in. And then he kicked it up the field. Oh, straight to the Scottish man.
Oh, it's going to come straight back at them now.
Oh, it's a game of kickball. Who can kick it the furthest here, lads? I'll have a crack now.
That's a good kick. That's a great kick.
Now,
brilliant kick.
That goes out for an Ireland line out, doesn't it?
No, Scottish line out.
Well, what's the point? Right. Explain to somebody, right, who's a bit thick on rugby. What's the point of kicking it out, giving it to the opposition?
Well, it's you're gaining ground. If you've got a penalty to your side and you kick it out, then you get the throw in. But if you kick it out on the full from open play, the other team gets the throw in. Well, there's a chance you can win the line out. That's why they've gained 50 yards. They've kept Scotland 50 yards further back up the pitch.
Now, they've stopped the clock here. For some reason. I'm waiting for it to restart again.
Yeah.
Now, is something to do with the line out, Philip, or?
I don't know. That's why they've stopped him. Yeah, they go.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to be probably. There we go. Spot on. We've got what's the point here? It says, would you believe it? Tottenham had 67 possession today, 15 shots on goal, only 4 on target. It didn't look like we had that much possession to me.
Ireland got the ball back. Great.
Pardon?
Ireland got the ball back in the maul.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't look like that. In the first, we were 97% to 3 at one stage. Remember that? In the first 10 minutes.
Here's Ireland again. It was a stat that came out. What was it? 133 passes to 9.
To 9. Oh, come on! Yes,
go on. Yeah, he's through.
Yeah. Oh, knocked it on. Oh my God!
Yeah, Wally.
Cancelled. He couldn't hold it.
You absolute dildo.
Oh no, that was tough. Though. He was under fierce pressure. He just couldn't hold it.
I should have caught that.
I think Sexton's looking for an off-the-ball foul here. Let me see.
Is he going to get one?
Actually, the pass was thrown straight, really hard at him. Look, he just, oh dear.
A 5-year-old could have caught that.
Ah, come on now. He's in there. It's a lot harder than that.
He's got my reaction, that fella there. Too right and all. With his out of scratch permanent TSB shirt on. Must work for them. What's the point? Says I had to go back and watch the chances that Richie and Kulu missed. We had at least 4 clear cut chances in the first 20 minutes that should have been put away. Yeah. And then what's the point is laughing probably at my reaction. And he says Ireland are the New Zealand of rugby. Yeah, we are. We're the new All Blacks or the All Greens. Right, they've stopped the clock again. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Would you warn me next time? There's a good.
Did you hear what Sonny told Mickey van der Ven before the game? He was going to score his first goal for Spurs today.
Did he really?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
This fella's going off with a bit of an injury, I think, Philip.
Oh, yeah. Dan Davenport's asking if...
Referee now, what's he doing? Getting ready for a scrum.
Have I just ever met Liam Brady? No. seeing as he's an Arsenal, I wouldn't really have much intention of meeting him, right?
Shit. There we go. We're back on track again. No, I haven't met Liam Brady either. No, I haven't. He used to be on RTE, didn't he, back in the day?
Yeah, I used to be. Yeah.
Scotland, punt the ball, up the field. Out for Ireland line out. Very, very poor game, Philip. I have to say, it's only 5 points to 0, but it's a very poor.
It's intense, you know. It's a very it's a tactical game, very tactical.
Ireland line out.
No,
why is the referee looking like a cross at the back there?
He's making sure that the ball comes in straight.
All right, okay.
It's a great kick. No, going backwards. Yeah, it's all right.
Come on, Ireland now. Come on, Ireland, get another try. Let's put these Scots to bed. They need to go to bed early. Up the field he goes. Good lad. Go on. Oh, well caught by the Scottish lad.
That was a good play by the Scots. Coming over his shoulder.
What's he doing now? This referee's a bit fussy.
I suppose he's playing as he sees it, you know.
That's all right.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
No, the ball was out.
Give up.
It was out of play.
Give up. Right. Dan says, Liam Brady, I remember, used to commentate on Serie A football when Channel 4 had the rights. When Gaza, God, I remember that. That's going back.
Right.
Football, what was it called? Football Italia?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
On Channel 4? Something like that. Doris. I like the last name of the Irish team. Doris. I mean, that's Doris, the tea lady.
She doubles up as a tea lady at Tottenham.
Yeah, she does. She's making her debut for the Ireland rugby team tonight. Danielle is saying, Philip, the only thing that annoyed me with the game was that we should have been 4-0 up 10 minutes into the match.
Yeah, exactly. We should have been. Yeah. Game should have been done and dusted in the first 10 minutes.
Should have been.
And any other day probably would have been.
Oh,
it's one of those things, you know.
Here's Ireland with the line out now. Now, why is the referee looking like a cross? Is that just
to make sure they're separated, right? And also he's checking the speed, the trajectory of the ball. Geez, I'm just looking at all that the Irish in Paris. I bet you Guinness orders for France went up 500% over the last few weeks.
I find rugby a very weird game to do a watch along to, Philip.
Yeah, it's different than football.
It's just all these different rules and different.
Yeah.
And then the clock.
I think the referees have an awful lot more to watch out for in rugby than they do in football.
Oh well, he totally cocked that up, Scottish fella. Oh, he realises.
Light out to Ireland.
Even Doris, the tea lady, could have scored against Luton. Yeah.
No, she didn't.
She didn't. And Danielle, we need to be more clinical. Yeah, we do. We're absolutely.
We'll learn from that. We will be in the next match. What do you say? Home to Fulham.
Yeah, we get a break now, don't we, for a week?
Yeah.
Don't worry, me and Philip will keep you up to date with all the international stuff this week. And also me and Philip will be doing a match day blog when we go to the Aviva next Friday night. As Ireland take on the mighty Greece. I'm sure Mia and us will be bantering all week about that game, Philip.
No doubt.
Oh dear.
There's a line out to Scotland this time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of line outs in this game.
It's more like a dead rubber, Philip. More.
Well, Ireland won it. But no, it's not. Oh, geez, anything but, damn it.
Well,
anything but. Scotland beat us by 9 points. We're out. 9 points in rugby is only a try and a converted try and a penalty. So it's not a dead rubber at all.
That's a stupid. How come then last week they were saying we've qualified for the quarterfinals?
It's the way Scotland have hung on by winning their games.
Could Scotland knock out South Africa?
No, I don't think so. I'm not sure now. I'm not sure.
Here comes Scotland through the middle. The Green Army take him down as he kicks it up now, up the field. Here we go. Another kicking contest for Ireland and Scotland. Who's going to win this one? Well, that's a good kick. And there's a player down.
Oh, no, the Scots fella got it.
Right. There's a player being treated and the game's still going on.
Oh, yeah. That's it. They do that.
It's a good one.
Now, what's the bounce of this one going?
Up again.
Another line out.
It's like an up and under game. Who can kick it the furthest? I just want to say my best wishes to Dave. I hope you feel better, man. If you are watching, he's not feeling too bright this evening. Bless him. He's got the flu, I think. So, Dave, if you are watching, Dave's got the flu. Yeah. So.
Hope he doesn't get COVID.
Yeah, that did cross my mind. I hope he hasn't.
Yeah, I hope he gets get rid of it soon.
It's starting to get rampant again, isn't it, Philip?
Yeah, well, I know what it's like. I had it there 2 weeks ago, so I know what it's like. It's I don't think it'll ever go back to the case of having to wear masks in public and things like that. But it's coming into the winter now, when the flu starts taking up, it's gonna move along with the flu.
Got a couple of questions here, Philip. What about Owen Coyle? Do you think he could be a contender? I think he's been out of the game too long, hasn't he, Philip?
I don't think so. No,
I don't think so. And Daniela says, has the international break come at a good time? I feel it has, so it gives us a chance to focus on players who didn't get called up and rest a bit.
Yeah, true enough, and reset as well. Yeah, true. Yeah, although I think Mickey van der Ven is in the Dutch squad. Like Romero's going to Argentina. There's a whole load of them going away now. You know, I see the England team is training at Hotspur Way, and the Harry Kane will get to say goodbye to some of the teammates there. So, which is good.
Oh, that's nice.
Before, you know.
Yeah, we've got Richard Thomas. Big up Richard Thomas.
Yes, come on.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, brilliant.
That's it. We're in another try.
Yes. What a try.
There you go. There you go. Up to 10 points now.
They get going. They are poetry. Yeah. That was brilliant.
Big up to Richard Thomas. Haven't seen you for. Only to those who took the clock shot. What does that mean, Philip?
If he's talking about COVID.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But I don't know what he means by only to those who took it. I mean, if you took the vaccine, it reduces the chance of getting it. You know, so
I don't know. Anyway, big up Richard Thomas. Nice to see him. Please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell for future shows. Here comes Ireland again. Great stuff. Great stuff from Ireland here. And 10 points. Now we should get the conversion now.
Well, it's a typical one. It's right, the same position as the last one.
Well, he should have worked it out by now.
There's Andy Farrell, happy man.
Now.
Johnny, put this one over.
Just a little bit to the left now. Just a little bit to the left. Now, that's it now. Good man, Johnny. Remember, Centra is looking at you. If you get this, you get a free breakfast roll at Centra for a week. He's got it. It's in. It's in. Yeah. There you go, John. See, I mentioned. Do you know what? You mentioned a free breakfast roll to Johnny Sexton, and he puts it.
Yeah.
So that's 3, isn't it, Philip?
That's what?
3 points.
2 points. 2. Conversions, 2 points.
Yeah. No, quite the opposite.
What?
About that one.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what he means really by that, but anyway.
Oh, really, man? I'm not interested. Too much water's under the bridge, man. Not having. I think only those who took the. I think I get what he means. Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones that didn't take it, Philip.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Well,
Dan,
I was in the doctor's surgery here, local doctors yesterday, and they're starting giving out the booster shots again next week. So
yeah, I'm due to get mine this week, actually.
Yeah.
I've had
I
my
can't
flu
get it
jab.
for 3 months now. I have to wait.
The flu jab knocked me out for a couple of days.
Yeah. I've heard a few people saying that now.
Yeah, because they put a new one in from South Asia, and apparently it's a bonus one, but you don't get any chips or rice with it.
It's a bonus one. Oh.
Yeah, they give you 3, and then the Asian one's a bonus one. Made by rabbits, I think, this one.
Yeah.
I always thought spitting image with Donald Trump and COVID was brilliant.
Yeah.
His press conferences, Philip, kept me going through the first bit of COVID. It really did.
Well, you're injecting bleach into your arm to get rid of it. Yeah, that's good.
And some fella did it, and then he wrote in. He rang up actually a radio station in the UK, and the man asked him, "Why did you inject bleach into you?" Well, President Trump told me to.
Told me to do it. That's it. I think the funniest, well, it's not funny, it's tragic in a way. There's a guy called Mike Lindell in America.
Yeah.
Who's classes himself as a #1 Trump supporter. He completely believes the election was fixed and everything,
Right.
He owns a company called My Pillow, and the
Yeah.
company is now gone bankrupt, and he can't pay his legal bills, all because he followed Donald Trump.
I bet he feels. How come I'm missing the trick here?
What?
My hang on. My timers keeps going ahead of the
Well, I'm 29:33 now.
Yeah, I'm the same. Oh, I'm 29, nearly 40.
Yeah.
But the one on the screen for people to follow, it keeps jumping
No, it's
ahead.
it's right on. It's bang on. Maybe
Yeah.
a second out.
Yeah. Dan Davenport, I don't follow international qualifying matches these days. I prefer club football and tournament matches. Well, we got the European Championships at the end of this this summer, I think. So that should be fun.
Yeah.
Is it European Championships next summer, Philip?
Yeah, that's the one, yeah.
Yeah. Of course, me and Philip will be covering them. We'll be sending Philip out there as our roving reporter.
Come on, Ireland, let's get another try before half time. Oh, he's nearly through.
He's nearly through. Here comes Ireland.
Ireland's handling is so quick.
It is. Do you know, it reminds me, Ireland remind me of Muhammad Ali in his prime with the quick hands.
Like a butterfly, huh?
Yeah. Some of them wouldn't float like a butterfly. They're that big. Yeah. Mind you, need would
I float like a sting like a bee. Yeah.
Anyway, here comes Ireland now. Oh, we're going to get another one here.
From the line, 5 yards from the Scottish line.
Come on, Ireland. Let's get another one. Go on. Come on, boys. Go on. That's it. Ooh. We're getting there. We're getting there. Scotland are trying. Ireland, is he going to go for it?
Ireland, penalty to Ireland.
Oh, he's going to. Oh, they're going for it. They are. They're going to get it, Philip. There's going to be another try here.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's the try. Another one. Look at that. That's just 1, 2. Is that right? 17-0?
17-0, yeah.
Ireland are just running away for this.
I think I just saw my ex-next door neighbor on that shot.
What, your ex-girlfriend?
Yeah, no, my ex-next door neighbor.
I thought you said your ex-girlfriend.
Let me see.
Sorry. Carl Simpson, big up Carl. He says, I have been off the flu jab. I said it wasn't strong enough. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. And then we've got Dan Davenport said, the man who owned my pillow, I bet he didn't sleep well.
No, he didn't. What are you at the moment, Dermot, time-wise?
I'm 32:08.
Tell me when you get to 15.
Okay. Now.
Right.
Here comes Johnny again. So another 2 points to Ireland.
This should bring it up to 19.
Yeah, well, I'm going to put it up anyway. He's going to get it. Now, think of this. Breakfast roll for 2 weeks, Johnny. There you go. Century loves you. The man who is the Centra man. He does all the adverts for Centra. So he gets a breakfast roll once a week. I went into that once and said I was Johnny Sexton's cousin. They wouldn't give me a free breakfast roll, you know.
Wouldn't blame him.
No.
Oh, now poor old Scotland, they haven't played badly, but they're getting blown away.
Yeah. I did say I was getting married to Miss Ireland, and they gave me one then. So there you go.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Great kick by Sexton.
I'll be back in a minute.
They're taking it quickly. So about 6 minutes to go, 7 minutes to go to half time. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Knocked it forward.
Carl said Ireland's quick hands. It's all down to hiding the stash that Dermot bought in off Wexford Coast from the Gardaí. Well, it's with Philip now. Philip's the godfather. He's shuffling it around. So you need to speak to him.
Yeah.
Chris Welsh, big up, Chris. He says, big up, lads, today. A good day. Yeah. How did you get on, Chris? Let us know. I hope you had a good day, and I'm glad you're back home nice and safe. And Carl Simpson says Scotland just cannot break down the Green Wall. Yeah, well, this wall was not built by Donald Trump. It was built by Michael Martin and Leo and Macau Pines. Fusiliers built it, so there you go. Out for a line out.
We're back in the second down, but this is my other half bringing me here.
Headquarters are ringing. Headquarters are ringing Philip here now. Here's a line out for Ireland now. What can Ireland do now? Taking it long to short one. Got it. Well done. Ireland start the push. I think they're on the 22 line or 22-meter line now. Ireland pushing now. Still got the ball. Have to release it in a minute. Ireland looking to get another try in before the end of the first half. 5 minutes to go. Scotland, I think, looking for a penalty, but they're not getting one. Ireland pushing. He goes for it. Oh, he swings it left. Oh, what a run. He's been dragged down here. Ireland looking for a try. Ireland got one. No, Johnny, not even half an inch from the line. Scotland pushing them back, and they got the ball back. It's a penalty to Ireland, though, I think. Has he brought it back to a penalty or scrum? Without my co-host, I don't know what's going on, to be fair. Rugby's a bit weird for me. I still don't know the rules of rugby. Now, he's talking to the referee now. He's talking about, look, how do I hold my baby? Look, I held my baby like this, but it started crying. So I just, okay, fair enough. He's walked away now. He's not happy. This Scotland number 10. Now, what is it? Is it a penalty, or it's a penalty to Ireland? So he'll go into touch now, or would it go for the try?
It's a penalty to Ireland. They keep going for the try.
Yeah.
Well, this is out of sight. This is over at half time. I'll hit the referee. That's got to take it again.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry, lads. I got in the way there. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm very sorry. Yeah.
Oh, Carlisle won at Bolton today as well. Very good.
I'm still worried about the Aussie and the Englishman doing the TMO, Philip. I reckon that's going to end up in a punch up.
No, they're not incompetent like the guys in the VAR office.
Well, I heard VAR referees were looking to do the quarterfinals of the Rugby World Cup. So
no, God help us.
Yeah, we won 3-1 today, Bolton. Very unexpected. Didn't expect anything at promotion favourites, but it was a beating we deserved to win. Unbelievable performance. Proud of the lads. Away day to remember. Brilliant, man.
Well done.
Yes, penalty, says Carl. And he says, come on, ref. Klopp will be asking for a replay. It's a scrum to Ireland now. Not far off the Scottish line. If Scotland get a try, it'll be Haggis all. I don't know, is that a penalty to Ireland?
It's penalty to Ireland, I think. There's going to be a yellow card to Scotsmen soon unless they stop fouling.
Do you know Scotland are on a bonus if they get a try, Philip? They all get hags for the year if they score a try against Ireland.
Ah.
Now, what's he going to do here now?
He's going to touch and run.
That's it. Go on, lads. Oh, go on. Ireland pushing forward. Can they get there? No, they still can't get this wall. This blue wall is unbelievable.
He's going to go wide here.
Scotland. Oh, here we go.
Yeah,
that's it. We're through.
That's it. Another one.
Yeah. Yay. Another one. Where's my mate tonight? Is Hackey playing?
Yeah, he's there. Yeah, there he is.
I haven't seen them all first. Oh, there he is. There's my favourite rugby player. I like him. So another 5 points. So 2.
You're 26 now. You got Keenan. Right, very good.
Are we 26, Philip?
Well, I'd say once we get the conversion, we will. But
yeah.
That means Scotland have to score what? 36 points against us in the second half or something like that.
Yeah. Scotland haven't played banned, just not getting anywhere. Now they're getting wound up. Yeah, they are. Bad, yeah. And Chris is saying, how's the game been, lads? A very dominant display by Ireland, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah, this would be the end of this, but the first half is nearly over.
Yeah, I like this from Carl. He, not being funny, Dermot, he is an ultimate swing.
Well, that's true.
That is very true. I just haven't seen them in the first half. We'll get to your point the minute there, Chris. And we'll get Philip to give you the game of the first half. Here comes Ireland now. Go on, Johnny. Make it a hat trick. Go on. You know you want 3 breakfast rolls a week. There you go, sir.
Ireland have got our bonus point now, which means technically we're through already now because that's all we needed was a bonus point.
So have we won the group?
Finals now, technically.
So have we won the group then?
Well, I think so. It looks like it. Yeah.
Now
we're 4 points ahead of South Africa.
We have won the group.
Yeah. 3 bonus points.
Who did Scotland lose to go to get 3 wins out of 4 games then?
South Africa, I think.
Yeah.
And we beat South Africa.
I'll
put the ball out of play now, lads.
And he's going to put it out of touch. And there you go, half time. Oh dear, what a first half, Philip. Chris is asking how's the game been, Philip. So give us your thoughts on the first half.
Basically, Ireland scored after a minute, the try by James Owen. After that, it was about 10 minutes of Scottish pressure. But the Ireland defence kept them out. It was quite close at times to the line, but they kept them out. And then since then, Ireland have just gone back up the pitch and scored 3 more tries, converting 2 of them. So it's been pretty perfect performance, really, by Ireland so far.
It really has.
Half time is some scoreline, you know.
Yeah. What would you expect from Andy Farrell at half time now, Philip? And what would you expect from the second half from Ireland? Just more of the same.
He'll empty the bench. He'll take Johnny Sexton off because you don't want Johnny Sexton to stay on the pitch from winning by this margin to get injured for the next match. So they'll say he'll use all the substitutions now, freshen it up a bit. And I expect Scotland will probably score a couple of tries in the second half, but it won't be enough.
No. Yeah. I've got Chris saying, perfect day for you lads. Spurs winning an Ireland domination. Yeah, it's been a great day. Yeah. It's been a great day. Looking forward to my day off tomorrow, Philip, aren't we?
Yeah.
Day off tomorrow, so looking forward to it. Devil smiling when she knows I got tomorrow off. Carl Simpson, I heard Stephen Kenny is taken over after finishing with the Ireland football team.
Right. Yeah, no, that'd be good.
Carl, I'm sorry, Philip. I got to say this. Carl, you're on thin ice with Stephen Kenny bit, all right? You're on thin ice now, mister. The pen's being shown to you. Stephen Kenny is going to be exiled from Ireland. He's going to be sent to the North Pole and live there for 6 months or a year for a sentence for a year for bringing Irish football or Irish soccer into disrepute, for playing boring football and being a crap manager.
Well, you're on your Stephen Kenny rant there. I'm just going to get
see that. Yeah, and Carl says Scotland will get someone sent off second half. No need for unnecessary injuries. Exactly. Nah, look, for the Stephen Kenny thing, all I'm saying this, Carl. Look, Stephen Kenny for me. Look, he's out of his depth. He really is out of his depth in the international manager. And maybe you could say the same about Gareth Southgate. Has he taken England as far as he can take them? But we're really at a low ebb in soccer over in this country of our national team. I don't think we've been this bad in all the years that I've been following Ireland. Really haven't. And it says a lot when our rugby team and could be number one in the world at the sport, where okay, football, soccer over here is not going to be a number one sport ahead of rugby or GAA. It's just soccer is always going to be the third sport in Ireland, and it will be. But there has to be enough money put into for the youngsters to be brought through. There's no money going into for the Irish Football League. There's no money going in for the youth football and the pitches and infrastructure. Now, maybe getting the European Championships with England and with the UK may bring in some money for the infrastructure for Irish football going ahead. But at the moment, we're at a low ebb. And if you look at other countries similar to us, like Norway or countries like that, who have qualified for major tournaments, where we're going through a spell where we just haven't got the next generation to come through. And Stephen Kenny was the man to bring through the youth, the under-21 players, the under-18 players into the national side, into the senior side, and set them up for a future generation. And I just feel he hasn't done that. We've missed an opportunity. And it's the same with Gareth Southgate. I think he's taken England as far as he can go too. I think personally that you had a manager that took you to a semi-final for World Cup and a final of European Championships. And on both moments in the game, he made a wrong decision that altered your destiny, where you could have been a World Cup finalist and a European champions if you had made the right decision at the right time. So look, if you look at the rugby side, Ireland and the rugby side have backed Andy Farrell. They've given them the time, the resources, the infrastructure to make Ireland the number one rugby side in the world. And we're there for a reason, because we are the world number one side. We've beaten the likes of New Zealand and England, and we've won 6 Nations and Grand Slams. And I think the FAI have to look at what the Irish Rugby Union are doing, and also GAA, and take a leaf out of their book, but also have a look at what other nations the same size as Ireland or the same population as Ireland, see how they do it. Because we're never going to get anywhere unless the infrastructure is put in properly for the youth system, for the kids that are coming through now that want to play soccer, that want to play for Ireland, and bring it on. And we're never going to get there because of the mistakes the FIA have made, and also the John Delaney thing. And Philip, as much as we want a successful soccer team, rugby and GAA are always going to be ahead on that. Soccer is always going to be the third sport in Ireland. But surely, Philip, infrastructure and putting the foundations right for the future generation should be done now, for the next 20, 30 years ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, but the problem is GAA and rugby have got a head start on us. GAA, it's all homegrown players who choose that game. Rugby, it's an all-Ireland team. So we're not just depending on ones from the south.
So if that's the case, then you look at rugby, Philip, an all-Ireland side, and we all know that the football thing is down to politics, is down to the Civil War, it's down to what happened between the War of Independence and the Civil War, and after the Civil War. We all know it reverts back to that. It's the same with our politics over here. It was always Civil War politics, even up to recently, before the big two went into government together. So surely if the two big major parties in Ireland can go into government together, surely the two big footballing authorities of the North and Ireland can get together and say, well, hang on a minute here. If we pull our resources, we could have a successful Irish team. You look at the rugby, Philip, it does work, and it can work.
There's not a hope of that ever happening, Dermot, because I'll tell you why. The nationalist population in the north all support the Republic of Ireland team. They don't support their own team. Because the Northern Ireland play all the games at Windsor Park, which is in probably the most unionist dominated area of East Belfast, where Catholics are not really safe, even in this day and age. So they just don't go to the matches. So no, not a hope of that ever happening, I'm afraid. Rugby is different. Rugby was always classed as a more Protestant game than a Catholic game. And it still is. Because most of the big rugby schools in Ireland are Protestant schools.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know, so there's a lot more history behind the rugby one.
Yeah,
the soccer is never going to happen, unfortunately. Then again, at the minute, Northern Ireland squad of players probably worse than ours. So it would make no advantage to join up, you know. So
just say, for example, Philip, right, and it is half time, and Ireland are 26 points to 0 up against Scotland. Say by in our lifetime, or maybe in our children's lifetime, that there is a united Ireland, right? Surely then an all-Ireland soccer team will have to come into an existence. Then what happens then? Do either Ireland or Northern Ireland, do one of them have to come out of UEFA and FIFA and come in as one body, if you know what I mean?
It's hypothetical and it's never going to happen. Really, not in our lifetime anyway. Not a chance. I wish it would, but it won't be. Realistically, it's not going to.
I think it will. I think it will happen in our lifetime, Philip.
No, sorry, can't agree. I just can't agree on that. I've seen, like, I'm from the north. I was born in the north. I've seen.
My mother's from the north as well, so I know what it's like up in Armagh. I know what you're getting at.
You know, it's just it's the unionist. I know that the Catholic population now has increased to more than the unionist one now, but the unionist lobby is still so strong. Why do you think Stormont's not sitting at the minute? It's because of the likes of Jeffrey Donaldson and these guys. They're holding sway.
Yeah.
And they always will, I'm afraid.
And it's a shame, really, Philip, because if you look at rugby and you look at GAA, how they've taken a march on soccer.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a shame because, and Dave Harris is right. When even I was a youngster playing soccer I played GAA. I wasn't very good at hurling, but I was good at the GAA at football. But when we went to play soccer, the pitches and the facilities for us was absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
And you look across the field, and the GAA got the best pitches and the best equipment, and the soccer people.
They have now done it. It wasn't always that way.
No.
They have improved facilities an awful lot.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I see even down here in Leitrim. We're probably one of the poorest GA counties with some really, really good pitches. Really good pitches.
So where do you see in the second half happening now for this game, Philip?
I can see Scotland not giving up. I can see them scoring an odd try or two, but I think we'll probably pick off another couple. And the substitutions will kill the game. You know, kill the momentum in the game. It'll be 40 minutes of kind of after you and pushing and shoving and making out they're trying to get back this deficit. Not a hope Scotland will do that. The fact to go nil, they deserve more than nil for the first half performance, to be honest with you. But Ireland are just so clinical when they get the ball up that end of the pitch.
Now, what's the point, FC? Now, look, where I am going to read this out, Philip. Okay, and I think anyone sends in a point, and it's we think it's successful, we will read out. We discuss anything on this channel, me and Philip. We can go anywhere, especially in these rugby streams, because it's something that it's a great where we're not. It's like a game like this, Philip, where Ireland are so far ahead. It's something we can relax, and we can sort of branch out a little bit and relax, not like we're doing the Tottenham one or something. So it says Irish politicians are snakes. Well, I think we can all agree there.
Yeah.
Some of them are, who sold out their own people to Europe, and not their debt forever. The high treason to sell out their own sovereignty.
Yeah. Well,
I sort of agree with that in a way, Philip.
I have absolutely no political affiliations for here at all. I hold them all in equal contempt. I just don't trust any politician.
No.
And any party. It's just the way that I am with them. You know, I mean, I've seen I won't mention any names.
Charlie.
But there's a politician in this particular area who, if he wasn't a politician, he'd be in jail long ago. Simple as that. Yeah.
And of course, we had the great Charlie Hottie, Philip, the great man himself.
Yeah, yeah. Who was actually the gentleman I just mentioned, or I won't mention his name, was Charlie Hottie bailed him out at one stage at the time of an election, because if he lost the seat that he was holding, Fianna Fáil would have been out of power. So he, let's just say, called in. This guy had horrendous debts all over the place. He paid off all his debts, and he held on to the seat. So that's gone back about 25, 30 years ago now. But
look, we will do a stream. Me and Philip will do a stream on all this and all the fun and the laughter of it, and the we will do it one day. Me and Philip will. The day we leave YouTube is the day we'll do that stream. I'm telling you now. But big up, what's the point? Carl says Ireland will get over 45 points. I says, but what the point? Yeah, big up, Carl. I think so too. I think 60 or so. I'm looking at 60 points for Ireland, so I agree with you. Over 45 points. What's the point? Says, on another level, the Irish are amazing. All the best actors, singers, and sports stars, all from Ireland or of Irish descent. Do you know one thing that really pisses me off, Philip? Right? It's my biggest bugbear. Right? When there's like an actor going to the Oscars, right? And the man says, and here's now another UK actor. He's from fucking Ireland. He's Irish.
Cillian Murphy is a UK actor, according to the BBC. Brendan Gleeson.
Yeah.
Remember when Dancing at the Banshees of Inisherin was up for Oscars? Yeah. They were UK, they were English actors at that stage, you know?
Yeah, I know. That really that's my biggest bugbear.
Okay, we're about to start.
Yeah. And we've got more comments to go through there, Philip. So we will get through them once we kick off again.
I'll stop when I kick off. Then you tell me when you kicked off.
Yeah. Okay? I love our chat, Philip, because they're very wide open, aren't they? Very. I love our chat. Our chat come out with, and they're very respectful to other people. I think we've got the most respectful chat on YouTube. I think.
Yeah.
To be fair,
there's a comment coming up there that you're going to love.
Yeah. Is it from Carl?
No. Right, okay. We're off.
Right, we're off and underway.
Are you underway yet? No?
Yeah, I've started now.
All right, okay.
Okay. Yeah, so good. Ed M says GAA is like the FAI, peddling their pockets. I don't know. What's the point? Says my mum's Irish and my dad's English. Which part of Ireland's your man from? Let us know. Yeah, I've just seen that.
Yes.
I am going to read that out, by the way. It's high treason to give your country to another power.
Yeah, just
Philip, but I'm going to say it this way, right? If it wasn't for the EU, we wouldn't have the roads, we wouldn't have the infrastructure that was put into the country when we joined the EU. So if you look at it that way, they did help us build the country. Would you agree with that?
I'd agree with that. The infrastructure, I mean, Ireland was, prior to 1973, pretty backward in a lot of ways. And we have come forward an awful lot. The road, like I drove to Galway there last week. The road to Galway is just like one of the best motorways you'd ever be on. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
We didn't have that up to 10 years ago, you know?
No.
So.
And also the bypass around Dublin to the airport as well. Dublin Airport is great. So yeah, so it has its advantages and disadvantages, I think.
Yeah.
What's the point?
You do lose some of your sovereignty, all right. You sell your soul for the EC pound, but I mean it's necessary to keep things modern, to keep things up to date. Scotland,
Bertie Hearn is a 4X. My mum says he amassed 100 grand for his makeup and paid by the Irish taxpayer.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Whoops, there's a bit of a row going on here on the pitch.
Oh, good bit of a punch up now, lads. Go on.
Johnny Sexton's involved in it. Look at
this.
Look
at that. Oh, look, there's another
walk
punch
away,
up.
Number 2, walk away.
Look at that over the top.
That number's number 1. That should be sent off.
I love it. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. And the Scottish fella just walked off. Oh, they've stopped the clock. Oh, bloody hell.
What's going on now? What's the sorting out to be done here, I think.
Yeah, 41:58. Okay. Oh, hang on.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Oh, come on. So will some lad actually throw a punch? There's plenty of shirt putting it. It looks like a nightclub fight outside the Dublin nightclub.
Yeah. Hold me back. Hold me back.
Hold me back. Hold me back. That's all they're doing. Dancing around their handbags.
Heaslip was involved or whatever.
Look at that big fella. Wouldn't like him coming belly flopping on you. Look at he's getting involved now. He's saying to him, "You wait, Matt. You wait. I'll get
That's
you."
What he's saying. What the hell how the hell do I handle this one?
Well, this is he looks a bit scared, actually. Anyway, we'll go through the comments. Oh, I see the comment now, Philip. Is that the one you're on about after Red M?
Mr. Dev.
Yeah. Philip, do you want to explain to what
happened here? Sorry, Dermot. We'll just see what's
the
PMO is saying.
Can you turn it? I can't turn mine up, Philip. So do you want to?
Hold on.
We're getting talking here. Now he's looking. He kicks it. He trips him up. Then Johnny Sexton turns round, points a finger at him, and then Johnny pushes him.
It was only a minor push by the Irish guy.
Yeah. It didn't take much to spark off, did it?
Number 1 has to go. Number 1 has to get a red card.
Yeah. I like that. Pushes them over the hoarding. I find that funny. Oh, Lord. Now, what's he saying, Philip? Can you give us a description?
There's got to be a red card. And the guy said nothing more to look at. This guy must have been doing VAR at Spurs last week.
You sure it's not the VAR official?
Sexton that started it.
No, did he kick him? He did kick him. Now, what's he saying now, Philip?
Sexton was tripped.
Right now, is it
pushing and shove? And the number 1 got to go for that push over the board. That's very dangerous. That could have broke your man's back. $23 blue got a yellow card.
Right. Now,
the number 1 should have gone as well.
So, right.
Anyway.
Okay. Let's see. Now, he's gone to the sin bin.
The trip.
So he's gone to the sin bin.
Now, how this guy escapes? Watch this now. Look. Oh, here. Nothing to see. Joe.
Nothing to see. I swear to God. Right. Oh, the clock started again. Oh, shit. Yeah. Excuse my language. All right. We're okay. Yeah, we're off and on the way. Line up. Ed M says, being a part of Europe has benefited Ireland, Philip. It's never perfect, but our economy would be nothing without being part of the EU. I totally agree.
Yeah, it has.
Totally agree. What's the point? Says my mam hates Dev. He was very strong-minded. Would you like to explain to Mike what's the point? Why I don't like Dev either.
De Valera is the guy that was against the treaty back in 1922. He's the guy that had Dermot's relation, Michael Collins, shot, and Ireland just got in for another try in a minute, I hope.
Yeah,
and
it will be.
De Valera was probably the most snake in the grass of a politician you could. He could laugh and cry at the same time. That's a
three-time Taoiseach as well, Philip.
God knows how. Come on, there's another try.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're well ahead of me, Philip.
I know, 43-28.
I'm just scored the try now, 43-28 now.
Yeah, well, I'll stop it. Hold on, I'm going to stop it at 43-40. Okay. No, hold on.
Yeah. So there's 31.
43-41. I'm stopped at.
Okay. Now, Philip.
All right. 31.
Yeah.
Anyway, De Valera. If you ever want to know what De Valera was like, watch the film Michael Collins.
Yeah.
It is absolutely brilliant. Alan Rickman has him off to a T, the late Alan Rickman.
And I'll tell you one thing as well. There's a film called The Treaty, but Brendan Gleeson plays Michael Collins.
Yeah.
Now, everyone thought Liam Neeson done a good job portraying Michael Collins. Brendan Gleeson has Michael Collins down to a T for myself.
Yeah.
Because there's a book out about Michael Collins. It's a really good book to read about his life. It really is. 60% of Hollywood actors and singers are Irish. Yep, they are.
Yeah.
Do you want to read this one out, Philip?
Which one's that now?
Carl's one.
Yeah. What is it with our country's politicians? It is like who has the shittiest politicians top Trumps. Yeah, well, I think Trump is the number one worldwide.
Yeah.
Anyone can beat him.
Oh, dear.
No, listen, politics is a dirty game. Johnny missed it.
He missed it. It is what's the point? It's got a comment, Philip.
What's what?
What's the point's comment?
My mum and I cried after watching De Valera. Is that it?
No, that one. No, the one that's up now.
I have more respect for a prostitute than I have for a politician. I've been Sexton gone off now. Let me see. What can I say to that? It's probably
have they stopped the fucking clock again?
The only thing is politicians will shaft you for nothing. The other one charges. Yes.
Do you know? I will get. Oh, do you know what? I'm near enough to say. That's a good one. Carl's saying they definitely treat you better than a politician.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh dear. What's the point? Since you pay for your own road and you don't moan about it, all you need is to drop 3 and 1 for the council workers' shovels.
Yeah, no, our roads were in a shocking state before we got joined the EC.
We went out for a drive, me and Derval, the other day. This is a true story. And we go out for a drive in the afternoon, just around Courtown, and we're going to sit by the sea. It's a lovely area around there. And we were driving down. I was turning round to go round to another way, and we saw the council there, Wexford Council there. Well, there must have been four men. Was it? Yeah, there was 4 men, all standing around the van, chatting away, hiding, and not a shovel in sight. So I find that funny.
Do you know what the story about that one is? The foreman comes along to the council workers and he says, "Hang on, lads, lean on each other for a few minutes. The shovels will be here in a few minutes."
And Carl says, "What did I say? Scotland will lose it. Watch, put the unnecessary injuries."
Yeah, well, Sexton's gone off now, so that's him and Cotton Wool for the rest of the week.
What's the point? Says I was watching a documentary on Liverpool, which is basically Little Ireland, and the crime is scary up there. I was watching the thing about it is. If it's the same documentary you're on about, what's the point? It's a very good documentary. It really is. What's the point? Says being a part of Europe hasn't benefited Ireland one bit. Well, I disagree. As Ireland has never ended in debt, and most of the taxpayers' money goes to other countries.
No, it has improved us. It has really, you know.
Now, but
Even
does he
down
have a
to the
point though,
farm
Philip?
subsidies, even down to the farm subsidies, it does
Yeah.
improve. You know, like I live in a farming area here now, and only for the EC grants now, things would not be good. You know?
No. And like okay, we had the IMF come in there when they bailed us out, Philip, and
Yeah,
on the Bertie
yeah.
Ahern's what's his name? Not Bertie Ahern,
Yeah,
Brian
Brian
Cohen.
Cohen. Biffo.
That's when we lost the sovereignty of our own financial way, but we've got that back now, haven't we?
Oh, we have. Oh God, yeah.
What's the point, says Dermot? How many signings do you think we will get in January, and who would you like? Oh, that's a good question.
That's a good point.
I'll
Tapsoba is supposed to be still on the market.
I'll let you go first. Let me think about that.
Yeah, Tapsoba is supposed to be still on our radar.
Yeah.
Ivan Toney, I don't know. I just don't know whether we want him or not. And who else? Not to think of anybody else really. Probably some player from overseas that we've been tracking for a while. But you have to say though, our dealings in the transfer market for the last 9 or 10 months have been excellent.
They have. For me, Philip, I would love to go for Tapsoba, of course. I would like to go for what's his name, Valovic. We need a 20-goal a season striker. We really do. Oh, there we go. Ireland on the attack. We'll get back to your point in a minute. What's the point? Ireland now kicking it up the field.
Oh, lovely kick.
Out. Is it going to bounce out?
It didn't go out. Unfortunately, he got the wrong bounce.
Yeah. Valovic. Well, we do need a striker. We also need a defender as well, Philip. I think as well. I think we'll sign.
The boys in TNT said today, if Harry Kane had been playing for Spurs today, what they would have done, you know?
Well, Harry Kane doesn't play for Spurs, so do you know?
But if he had been playing today, Matheson was putting chances on a plate for him. You know?
Yeah. But I reckon 3. I think we'll get 3 in January myself. A centre back, a striker, and probably a midfielder. So I think we'll go after 3. Carl Simpson says, hold on. He's just changed his mind. And the bloke who just said we can't, we have started to play again. I know. It is. Oh, for God's sake.
What?
Bloody. I keep jumping at this, stopping and starting. I'm not in time with the.
That's a good kick.
Right. There we go.
Anyway, 31-0. It doesn't really matter at this stage. I think the game is over.
Sorry, what's the Irish guy's name there on the right?
Oh, that's me, Philip.
Philip. The Godfather. Philip. And he says, come on, Ireland. We've got Dermot. The final score was 54-0. The game finished. You are that behind. Or has it?
30 minutes behind.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I saw that. My mum cried after watching. Yeah, exactly.
That's a very good comment there that Ed has put up.
Yeah,
Valera handed the country over to the church. He did.
Yeah,
and that's only in the last 20 years is that actually we've got our country back from the church.
It's shocking, isn't it, Philip? Really, how as a country we've always had somebody over, as he says, like 20 years we've been sort of free of everything, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it's listen, I remember when I was growing up, the priest was God.
Literally. Yeah, oh God, yeah.
God on earth. Nowadays, not going to mass on a Sunday, mortal sin. Nowadays, it's 20 people in the church if you're lucky.
Yeah.
So it's all changed. It's all changed.
What's the point? Carl says stop sober and gift Auburn and get rid of the rest of the rubbish. Yeah, that's true. We've got here. I would love Tapsoba and Ivan Toney. I don't want Ivan Toney because I wouldn't trust him. I don't know if he's betting against us or whatever. I don't think he's that good of a striker anyway.
Scotland on the line here, about to get a try, I think.
Well, they deserve something, Philip.
Penalty to Scotland.
I'm mad about Jota formerly of Celtic and Thfc. Yeah, I would love Jota.
Yeah, what's the story there? Has he been cancelled out in Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, he has. He's now a free agent.
So I wonder we're not jumping on that now.
Yeah. Carl says, "Damn you, Mr. Sketches, your loss." And what's the point? Says, "Smash the like button if you're Irish." Now when are Ireland playing away for their final game, Philip? Is it this week?
Yeah, it'll be sometime. They're playing on Friday against Greece. It'll be the following Tuesday, probably, or against.
Yeah. Well, we'll be doing the watch along for the away game, for the Ireland game. Oh, Philip. Now I remember his name. The Godfather. He is called the Godfather. He sends horses' heads down to me every other week. Daniela says Sonny is flying to Korea tonight for his international break. I know. Be careful out there, Sonny. Don't get injured.
Yeah.
Carl says, "You know what? I love your channel. I learned so much about Irish history." Oh, thank you very much, Carl.
Thanks, Carl.
That's very kind of you, actually. I when people say that, Philip, I don't know how to take it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll talk about anything on this. I mean, if we're sort of 10 minutes to spare, we'll talk about Irish history, talk about English history, any sort of a history. You know, I'm a not a history buff, but I devour history. I'm always reading about it.
Mm. So am I. I did Irish history at school in England.
Yeah.
I really loved it.
The most poignant place I've ever been to, historically wise, is the battlefield in America, Gettysburg.
I'd say that would be immense.
Dermot, I'm telling you one thing. We went there in February, right?
Yeah.
We went to this one particular spot, which is one of the most famous places on the battlefield, called Little Round Top. And I swear I could hear something there. They say it's haunted by the ghosts of the guys that were killed there. And I would believe it. I was scared when I was there. The stuff that it was twilight, the sun was coming down. Oh, it was just weird, but an unbelievably uplifting thing to visit.
Yeah. What did you hear?
I don't know. You felt there was a presence, you know, and it was in a place that was actually, if anyone's seen the film Gettysburg, which was filmed on the battlefield, it's 4 hours long, but it's well worth it. That place features quite heavily in it, but it was weird. And I had my young daughter, the youngest daughter was only about 10 at the time, and even she felt, "Dad, this is strange." You know, so
fucking hell. Oh Jesus! Madison asked him to come to a golf tournament invitation thing. Sonny said, "I'm flying tonight."
Madison has a big golf tournament tomorrow for. He has a charity foundation.
Yeah,
and Peter Crouch is playing at it, and so is Rio Ferdinand.
I tell you the reason for England taking over Scotland, Ireland, and Wales. It was because she was so paranoid by Germany, Spain, and France invading her. Probably.
Is that Maggie Thatcher you're talking about?
Don't start talking about that one. She'll come back in the morning.
I mean, England was offered the way out of World War II. Hitler said, "Listen, I'll leave you alone. I'll just go after Europe." But Britain wouldn't take it, and a fair dues to them for standing up for the rest of Europe, you know?
Yeah. What's the point? She wants control of the Irish Seas and the English Channel for that reason. Okay.
Is she England?
I have no idea. Jota will be a Spurs player shortly. Angie's all over. It's asked your contract. And I think he might be signed during the international break for what I'm hearing, Philip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Daniela says hopefully he's soon enough. Ange would love that if he had him in his team.
Great addition.
Yeah, exactly. Carl saying Maggie Thatcher, what a sort she was. Carl, I'm going to fall out with you very, very shortly if you're saying that woman was a sort. She was the biggest criminal apart from Charlie Harty going.
Did you ever hear the joke about Maggie Thatcher? It was on Spitting Image. Maggie Thatcher was having dinner with the cabinet in some particular hotel. Yeah. And the waiter asked, "What would you like for dinner, Mrs. Thatcher?" "Oh, I'll have a steak burnt to a crisp." And he says, "And what about the vegetables?" "Oh, they had the same as me."
And he said, Maggie Thatcher, the Iron Lady, got England back. I'm not England. Sorry, what's the point? I've got my views on her, and I'm not even going to go there.
Maggie is not flavour of the month over here by any means.
No, definitely not. I tell you one thing, Philip. My scoreboard here is for some reason.
You're only about 10 seconds out.
I know, but I'd like to get it right if people are watching it.
The scoreline's the important bit, you know.
Yeah, I know, but if people are watching it and following the
If it's only a
scoreboard,
few seconds, it doesn't matter, you know. If it's a couple of minutes, yeah.
yeah, I know.
Look at all the green. The pubs will do well in Paris tonight.
I tell you one thing: we are the best country in the world. We really are.
We are, absolutely.
We really are. I think Carl Simpson's if you think about it, all nations are run by the mafia in suits and ties.
Yeah, that's true.
Carl's just fell off his seat laughing. I think he's still rolling around on the floor. What's the points doing the same? And then Ed says, energy lingers. Think of times you're around negative people and it brings you down. And then there's positive people you just love being around.
Yeah,
it's very, very true.
Ireland pushing 5 yards from the line here.
Yeah, they are. We're getting there.
Bundyaki, but bulldozing his way through.
I haven't seen much of you in this game.
No.
He's been doing the silent and assassin's job.
Oh, lost the ball, did they? Oh, no, that's
yeah. Here comes Ireland again. Ireland 31 points to 0 up. Oh,
yes, another one.
Another try.
What a brilliant kick. What a brilliant kick.
What a brilliant try, actually. Ireland 36 points to 0 up. Got the bonus point. We are going to win the group. We are going through. Scotland are going home with the tails between their legs.
What were we worried about?
I wasn't worried, Philip. You're the one that was worried.
I wasn't really worried, but you know, you always see just a little bit of, you know, of trepidation over a game like this. You know, I think it's because supporting Spurs for so long. You know.
Yeah, but the early try helped, Philip. To be fair, that set them on their way.
That was a brilliant
what a kick! What a pass! If Ireland get to the final, Philip, we should do the watch along live from the stadium.
In your dreams, you imagine what the flights and hotels and tickets would cost for that.
Jesus. I would fly over for the day, Philip, and come back.
We can get a seat. I'll tell you one thing: Ryanair are making a fortune on this.
I say so. Here goes Ireland now. Oh, will he get this? Go on, lad. Come on, number 22.
Jack GROLY.
Go on, Crowley. Go on, Jack. Get it in. Come on, big Jack. Get it over the bar.
Scotland haven't beaten Ireland in eight appearances.
It's always at the post. Our conversions have been poor tonight, Philip.
Yeah, we've got a couple of them. There've been no easy ones, so they've been all pretty difficult.
Yeah, we've got FJT, Ireland too good. Of course, we're too good. We're the number one team in the world. We're just like Spurs. Champagne rugby. And big up FGT, great seeing. We've got Carl saying, I feel like this was Spurs before the season. I started to say I wouldn't be negative and I have to relax about it. So far, it's a lot of fun. What's the point? Says Ryanair equals Tesco's with wings.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'd even say equals Aldi or Lidl with wings.
Yeah. And Adam says, don't think it would be this easy if we win. Impressive. I didn't think it'd be this easy if we win. No, neither did we.
No. I thought it was going to be a tight match.
Yeah, so did I. And it was for so long, Philip. It really was for so long.
We've just scored at vital times, you know.
Yeah. Here comes Ireland again.
It must be very disheartening for the Scots guys to have to keep going, knowing well they're getting a hiding.
Yeah. Come on, Ireland now. Being pushed forward.
It doesn't matter who Ireland play in the next round. We won't fear anybody.
We got like the Ange sort of attitude. We'll never give up.
Yeah.
Right. We've got, the chat's been good tonight, actually, I have to say, Philip. I'm happy for Spurs, says FJT. Keep it up. Yeah, we're over the moon. Geordie says, yo, those beasts are slaying those Scottish lads. Yeah, of course we are. We're the world #1 rugby side for a reason. Big up, Geordie. Carl Simpson says, any plane journey where you have to weigh up, do I get food or use the toilet? It's not a plane that I want to fly on. No, can I just say, Aer Lingus for me are brilliant. I'm a nervous. I'm scared of flying. And the last time I went over to Tottenham, I don't know if I probably have said this before. I went onto the plane and I came off again. I just could not get on the plane, Philip. I just froze. I had to get off the plane and everything. So anyway, so I rang up Harris. He was in the airport. He said, well, you better get on the plane, damn it, because you've booked the apartments in your name. How are we going to get in? So I thought, oh, shit, I better go. My bag's on the flight and everything. So got on the plane and the air stewardess said, I tell you what, I sit you at the front next to another lady who's scared of flying.
Yeah.
So there's two of us, right? By the end of the flight, and this other woman, I said, well, do you fly often? Oh, yeah, she says, I fly every week. She says, I'm going off to Australia next week for 2 months. And I said, you're scared of flying? Oh, yeah. But the time we were talking, by the time we realized we'd landed in Heathrow, it was just, you just up and down. But I still hate flying.
No, I love flying. I'm addicted to it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, you are the Minister for Foreign Affairs and Tourism on the quiet.
But no, I mean, my job for years, I was doing a lot of traveling, so that's why I like doing it, you know.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Philip.
I worked it out there. I'm going on a trip in November, right? And after it's finished, I'll have been in 70 countries.
70?
70, yeah. So
are you sure?
New ones.
Are you sure you're not working for the Irish government over the years and you kept it quiet?
Well, I'll tell you, I might as well. All the money I've given them in fucking taxes and airport tax and stuff, it might be. Yeah,
I'd say you would be. What's the point? Says Ireland must be favourites to win the World Cup now. Yeah, I would say so, Philip.
I'd say we probably are, you know.
We fear no one. South Africa, New Zealand, bring them on. We'll beat them all. France, no problem whatsoever. Brendan Johnson, Daniela says, it's back after the international break. Bentancur is back in a few weeks. I think Segerson is not that he's getting on the pitch anyways. Well done, Scotland.
Yeah, they deserve that.
Well done. Well deserved. Well deserved. We'll give you 5 points just for the sheer head of it. There you go. We're still beating the hell out of you. Yeah, so yeah, as true. What's the crack says, as my mom would say, the Irish full of spuds, cabbage and bacon, and that's what makes them great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Lewis, big up. Lewis, haven't seen you for a while. Imagine Harry Kane was still at Tottenham and Ange Postecoglou as manager. Harry who? Don't know who this. Who's this Harry Kane person?
Yeah, I know they keep mentioning him. All right. You see that previous post about bacon and cabbage and spuds? I saw a joke one time. A fella says, "Oh, I like Irish food like pizza and curry, because there's that many nationalities living here now that regard pizza and curry as Irish food."
Oh, yes, but who's this Harry Kane? You ever heard of him?
There was a film made about him back in the 40s called Citizen Kane. Maybe that's him, you know.
Oh, maybe so, Lewis. Yeah. Big up, Lewis. Anyway, yeah, I know what you're saying, man. But big up, Carl saying, and then Spurs froze when you didn't do it. Ha, see, Carl, changed my PC, and it's working beautifully. It's working beautifully. Philip hasn't got to be prepared for me to freeze and just disappear. We've got FTJ's got, oh no, don't worry. Across the pond, big up, sir, from the Full-Time Sports Network, one of our partners over there, Across the Pond Sports Talk. Wow, Irish working it. Of course, we're working it. We're the best rugby side in the world and always will be. There goes the clean sheet. I know, FJT. I know. Andy Farrell will have them in for double training tomorrow for that. We've got Ed M says, long flights drive my ears crazy. Can't hear a thing. Did they do that to you, Philip?
What's that?
Long flights.
Long flight. Oh, another try for Scotland.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Ireland.
Come on, Ireland. The game's not over yet.
What's happening here, lads?
Maybe
we just really felt sorry for them.
We still need 5 more tries, though.
Yeah. Ed M says here, long flights drive my ears crazy. Can't hear a thing.
Yeah.
Did they do that to you, Philip?
No, not really. No, not really. The longest flight I was ever on was probably 12 hours. So no, they don't usually. They don't.
There you go.
Although
Another word for
a pet hate is whenever it happens too often recently, when you land at an airport and you're sitting on the tarmac waiting for a gate to go to, it could take 20 minutes sitting on the ground waiting to get off the plane. And then when you get off the plane in Dublin Airport, it's about a 2-mile walk to passport control.
Oh, it is. It is. It is a long walk, actually. Good try for Ireland. What's the point? Says another word for tax: thievery. LOL. Yeah.
Yeah.
Across the pond I said, wow, Ireland by 6. They're killing them 36-5 or 36-12 now. And I think, have Ireland got the conversion? Yeah, they did.
Scotland got the conversion. They did, yeah. 36-14. 36-14.
We've got Daniela Harry, who is the fourth, who is fourth in the Bundesliga, right? I swear to God, he's got a curse about him about winning trophies,
He's scoring goals though.
Yeah, but the fourth in the league, Philip.
Yeah, I know. They're not a great team at the minute.
No.
From Bayern Munich. They're good, but they're not great.
Across the pond says we did Gold Rush English Premier League matches this morning and the Super Sunday matches, of course, yeah. And of course, they will be doing the American football watch along, which hits Tottenham, the White Hart Lane tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Across the pond, he also says, big up Green Ireland, big up across the pond. We'll have to get you on sometime, sir, for one of our podcasts. Love to have you on. FTJ says, touchdown.
I believe there's a huge amount of American football fans at the Fulham game today.
Really?
Yeah, Buffalo Bill fans, yeah.
All right. Carl said the comeback is back on. No, it's not back on, Carl. Just get back in your seat. Relax. Ireland going to win this. Don't worry. Don't be getting your Scotland flag out just yet. Don't worry. It's okay. Big up, Carl. We've got what's the point? The German league is so funny right now. Stuttgart, who have just avoided relegation last season, are now top of the table ahead of Dortmund on 18 points.
Yeah.
As you can notice, my co-host is so engrossed in the rugby.
Well, it is a watch along for the rugby, I suppose.
I know, but I'm reading out the comments as well, Philip.
Oh yeah, I know. Listen. Yeah, Bayern Munich are playing Freiburg tomorrow. That's a crowd that West Ham beat during the week.
Yeah. Lewis says, I hate long queues at airports before security.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's stop the clock again. There's fucking. Do you think I'll be used to it now? 67:35. Hang on. Seriously, 67. Oh, Jesus. Right. You think I would be used to it, Philip stopping and starting.
Yeah.
He made a lot of changes, Philip.
Yeah, well, I told you they would. Yeah, but no point,
Yeah.
Keep the guys fresh for next week. Bigger tests ahead.
Yeah. Now, what's he doing here? This referee's a bit weird, you know.
Well, he's all right now. He's been good. Actually, pretty good.
There we go, guys. Back to yeah, Lewis, I hate long queues as well. I know Philip does as well. It's a nightmare. Carl Simpson. Philip doesn't have that problem in business class with his personal headphones and champagne. Of course he does.
No. I've only been in business class once. It is good now, I have to say, but no, it's too expensive.
When Philip goes to Tottenham, Carl, right, he has a private jet that just flies him into Heathrow Airport, right?
Yeah. It's called Ryanair. You ever hear of them?
And he lets the rest of us slobs, right, go by Aer Lingus or Ryanair, right? And then he's at the airport fresh with his bottle of champagne. He's just having the glass down. Oh, I'll tell you one thing, he's very posh behind the scenes, Philip, right? He is. He's one of these posh people.
You must be joking. Anyway.
Yeah, he says one a lot. He says one is going to one Spurs game. He says that a lot behind the scenes. I'm telling you that now. I feel the horse's head's coming down my neck of the woods very soon.
I'm running out of horses around here. They're wondering what's happened to all the horse population up there.
Yeah, I still reckon you got Shergo, somewhere packed away somewhere in your
in
fridge.
The backyard, they're in the freezer. Scotland are making a fight of it now. That when it's a bit too late.
You're thinking about taking them out of retirement, Philip, and making a comeback?
No, I was thinking of making a few burgers out of them.
Oh dear! Oh Lord!
Yeah.
I saw a video.
When I was a kid, my uncle was at a farm down in Cavan, and he used to keep horses, and the horses would go to the abattoir. And I said, what happens to those horses? You can't eat horse meat. He says they can in Belgium. He says. So I sort of anytime I've been in Belgium a couple of times, I always think of that. Jesus.
Yeah. If you understand why we're not saying about the rugby, it's actually a bit boring at the moment. They're just sort of, I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. No,
it's funny. Across the pond, so Wales good, England 36-14. I know it's getting squeaky bum time. France good too. Ireland will beat anyone in front of them in this World Cup. I'm telling you now.
France are a danger though. France are the home team, always a big advantage.
Yeah. Genoa are second in La Liga in Spain. They're like this amazing team that came out of nowhere and now mixing it with Real Madrid. I did see that the other day. Or Girona.
Girona.
Yeah.
That's in Spain. Yeah, Girona. Yeah.
Cross the pond says, hit them thumbs, hit them like button. Thank you so much, sir. FJT, I think Bayern will still win the league, though. Yeah, I think so.
Probably will. Probably will.
Across the pond says, my green Hibernian tide here's, damn it, Battle of Edinburgh.
Edinburgh, yeah. Hearts and Hibs.
Yeah. I got the correct score, 2-1 Fulham. And then Lewis again says, imagine if Tottenham won a trophy and Harry Kane didn't win anything this evening.
Yeah, this season. Yeah,
I would laugh. I would laugh, Philip. I'm sorry.
It would be a laugh. It really would.
I would find it very funny. Carl says, I am English. Do you really think I'm getting the Scotland flag out? Yeah, I do, Carl. I think Carl. I do know what. I think Carl is a closet Scotland fan, right? And he doesn't let anyone know.
Could be.
He's got a Welsh flag somewhere in there as well, somewhere tucked up somewhere in there. Here comes Ireland. Ireland's like the green juggernaut, just keeps going forward and forward. But let Scotland have their bit of fun now. We're all professional again. Kicks it forward.
That was a poor kick.
What's the crack? Says nothing like fried burger and good old Bayern Munich. You've been to Munich, Philip, so you've been.
I have, and I'll tell you, I was in the Bayern Munich stadium. It must be 10 years ago, and it's the second best stadium in the world after ours. It's brilliant. But what I love about the thing is when you buy a ticket for a Bayern Munich match, it includes a railway ticket out from the centre of Munich to the ground and back again. So it's a good way of doing it,
Could you really?
And we went to the match. We went to Munich with no tickets or nothing. Yeah. We went to the ground, and there was Bayern Munich fans giving us spare tickets at face value. Delighted that we were there and shaking hands, taking photographs with us and everything. It was a lovely, lovely people down in Munich.
The Scottish fella was so happy he caught the ball. He gave a big fist bump because he caught the ball.
Hammered it back up.
FJT says Ryanair don't take cash anymore for cans of Coke, the Pratt. Yeah.
No, it's only card only on the flights now.
Yeah. I thought
Aer Lingus are the same. Aer Lingus are the same.
Yeah. Tottenham are the same as well. You can't buy programs for £5. Right. You have to pay by card.
That's right.
Idiots. I thought Daniel Levy's private jet gets Philip there and the car takes him to the stadium. Well, he does. But sometimes he slums it with us normal people. But most of the majority of the time, he takes the limousine there. Do you think he would take us, Carl? You think he would say to me or Dave or Ollie, come on, lads, come with me in the limousine? No, he doesn't. He gets up there, drives out. There's us three there tired to the stadium after getting the underground and the train. There's him fresh as a Bonnie after just getting out of the
It's called the
limousine.
Stansted Express, Dermot. You should know that.
Oh, you have a limousine, you know that. Don't be telling us.
I wish I had.
I know, Philip. I'm only winding you up. What's the point? Says, do you guys know that Bayern Munich is named after the monks that lived in that area in the centuries past? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's whatever Bayern means in German. I'm going to look it up here now. Yeah, Bayern is. When you put in Bayern Munich comes in up. Not the word Bayern. Anyway.
Yeah. I didn't know that. I really didn't know that.
It could be, yeah.
That's what I love about our chat. They come out with some cracking stats and that, Philip.
I'm just looking that up now. Hold on. Bayern meaning Bayern,
if anyone's wondering with the Rugby Island, I've got a line out here. I've given up.
Bayern is a word for a Bavarian person. So if you're from Bavaria, it should be known as Bavaria Munich, but it's Bayern Munich in German. So that's it.
Wow. Well, big up. What's the point? That's a great stat.
It's good stuff. Yeah.
Adam says, "Don't hate."
Germany, that part of Germany is very Catholic. Northern Germany is very Protestant, but Southern Germany is Catholic.
Yeah. Adam says, "Don't hate me, but I have Michael O'Leary's phone number." Well, you need to speak to Philip. He has a few words to say about Michael O'Leary. Well, we don't hate you, Adam.
Yeah, don't start me on Michael O'Leary. I got a book about 10 years ago, Ruinair. And it's all about the guy that went all over Europe on Ryanair, and he described all his experiences, and it's brilliant. It's a brilliant read, you know.
Yeah.
But not all complimentary now either.
No. We've got FTJ says only New Zealand can stop us Irish. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. But we've beaten New Zealand though in the last couple of days. We've got Bayern Munich. What's the point? Bayern Munich is the new name for that club, and the old name is Munchen. Which basically means monk.
Yeah, Bayern Munchen, that's it. Yeah, Munich, yeah.
There you go. Daniela says, Ruben Sells, the former Southampton manager, now Reading manager. Reading were in the championship last season. Orient defeated them, which is wonderful. Big up to Orient. I'm glad you got the result today. They've stopped that bloody clock again, you know. God. I'm going to have a word with Rugby. They're stopping the clock every 5 minutes. It's a bloody stupid rule.
Hairstyle again. The Matt Doherty hairstyle.
Oh, I love it. I'm getting that done next week. Double doesn't know it yet.
Suit you.
If I had that haircut, I think she whacked me on the head with a frying pan.
That one there look good on you as well, Dermot.
Oh yeah, that's more like the that's Well, look, there's you, Philip. Look.
Yeah, I can be in two places at one time now. Man, I've mastered time travel, you know.
Yeah, there's a woman waving a little teddy bear, and it's a spitting image of our Philip Brady here.
A woman?
Yeah.
Jeez, that's a bunch.
Yeah. No, she's got a little teddy bear, and it's a little fella, and he's got glasses. Looks like you, Philip. Fair play to you. Oh, I'm way behind now.
No, who's the scrum to
Scotland.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're back up and running with the scoreboard. All right, we'll do that there. The chat's been brilliant tonight. If you are enjoying this, please hit the like button, subscription button. Please get your memberships. It does help us grow, and it does help us and super chats as well. But the memberships does. Philip, we will have the updated thing, I think, next week for the.
Yeah, I got it this evening. I just haven't had a chance to formulate it yet, so we'll have it next week.
We're having next week, and also it does help. We're going to do a lot of member stuff soon, so we need more members to get this member shows off and running up the ground. One of them is actually a member show. Is tell us who your sporting hero is. It's a sort of a new idea I've come up with, where we'll get you on with me and Philip, and we'll talk about who your sporting hero was, who got you what, if it's either football, boxing, golf, whatever. Who was your main sporting hero? Of course, mine was Ayrton Senna. Who is your sporting hero, Philip?
Jimmy Greaves.
Is that in any sport?
he's the most,
Yeah.
Jimmy Bruce. Yeah.
FG says no, that's German. What's the score? Says I believe we're looking at a 19-year-old Brazilian winger playing for Genoa in the Spanish La Liga.
It's Girona.
Girona. Yeah.
Spanish La Liga. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a Munchin baseball bat, says
Munchin.
FJT.
Yeah,
Munchin. Wow. LOL. And Carl is saying, look at the surname being Simpson. I definitely love Scottish heritage. My maiden name is
McCullough
as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, McCullough is Scottish name, right?
Ireland are on the verge, Philip, of another try here.
We get another try, get over the 40-point mark.
Yeah. It's near the end of the game as well, Philip.
Yeah, 2 minutes left.
Yeah. This game has flown by.
Second half has, yeah.
Yeah. It is when the crack is good.
Oh, yeah. No. Still going for the jugular here.
Yeah. So penalty to Ireland now. Lewis said, did Gareth Bale go to the same school as the one of the Welsh rugby players?
Yeah, he did actually. Sam something or other. Sam, can't remember his name. Sam Waterson or Sam Waterface or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He's very friendly with him.
Yeah. FGT says, if you need a drinking and playing, do a fake seizure. They will hand you a free drink.
God. Nice.
That's a good one. There you go. Another try here, Philip. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, that's a try. That's a try.
Yeah, that's a try.
There's another one.
Mr. Hairstyle got it.
Yeah, Mr. He looks like a Viking warrior. There, Philip.
Scores now 41-14.
Yeah.
It reads the same way backwards.
Yeah. Do you know what? Carl Simpson said we will get over 45 points.
Oh, hang on. Has he just allowed us?
I think he has.
I think it's for a knock on.
Okay. So
yeah, it's no try.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, no try. The game's over anyway, so
yeah. Is it 36 or 37, Philip?
36.
Okay.
36.
There you go. We've got Philip here. Philip, should buy some shoe polish for Levy head and polish it for him.
Make him like one of the black and white minstrels. You remember they were like.
Yeah, we'll go through the rest of the chat in a minute. Before the end of the game here, at the end of the game, just to get everyone's thing in. There's Andy Farrell. Look at the big jack of the rugby world.
Right,
what do you reckon here? That they just kick it into touch, get the game over with.
Once Scotland have the ball, so they have to keep it alive. Not that it's going to do any good, But that's it. Ball's been dropped, I think. They have it.
So Ireland are now marching on to the quarterfinals. A good win over Scotland, Philip. What do you think of this game, Philip? Good.
Well, look at this boy.
Look at him. He's like a gazelle. Ireland have got it. Impressions of the match, Philip, for you? There we go. It's all over.
Game over. Ireland, good start. Scotland played well for the first 20 minutes. Then we just took over, really.
Yeah.
I think Ireland were playing well within themselves. So
yeah,
great results, great scoreline, well deserved, and bring on the rest of New Zealand now or whoever else we're going to get. That's a group of death, that one, so we come out of it.
Yeah, we did, and we're on to the quarterfinals. Who do you think will get the quarterfinals, Philip?
Probably New Zealand.
We can beat them.
Oh, yeah.
No problem. Just a few comments across the pond. Vikings, let's go. Ordengard, beat your bro, Holland. What's the point? Said, what's the point? Gareth Bale went to Hogwarts University.
yeah, I think he did.
Celtic Vega are third from bottom in La Liga. We are strongly linked with a 20-year-old creative midfielder, Gabby Vago, but he's valued at 40 million by the club. I've got like that. And then Edem says Hoddle, Tyson, and Ed Moses. Yeah. They're his sporting heroes.
Very good. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
will, if you do pick up a membership, we will start off in the next month or so. So please pick up your memberships. It does help me and Philip continue doing what we love doing, which is doing content and bringing you all the latest from football, rugby. When we do start the Formula One off properly, we will do. Philip, thank you for your company today. We've had a laugh, really, haven't we?
Successful results as well. So
yeah, it is. Now we're not here tomorrow. We're having a day off tomorrow, but we are back up Monday at 4. Philip, next week's a bit of a change because it's International Week, so we're going to sort of mix the two up, aren't we? We're going to build up to the Ireland game, and that as well. But final thoughts on tonight, Philip?
Yeah, good result. Expected, really. Scotland haven't beaten us in years, and may that continue and bring on New Zealand, because we can.
Which is next Saturday on Virgin Media. If you're in Ireland, it follows either Wales or Japan, or Wales and Argentina. So we may do a double header next week, Philip, with the 2 rugby games. We may do a double header because of no football. But whatever you do, thank you so much for joining us tonight. We're back on Monday at 4. Whatever you do, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Come on, Andy Farrell and Ange Postecoglou.
Come on,
Ireland and Spurs, we trust.